single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he has opportunities to go elsewhere to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Gonna run it. It's good. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Shakes him. Another broken tackle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The offense changing the play. To the air. It's Aldridge. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. They'll try the run. Across the 35. There he goes! All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Bobcats want to move quickly. They'll throw on third and short. Fires to the right. He's got it. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down, give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
In the backfield, it's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Lewis. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Caught over the middle. It's battle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on the first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Just say if they pay me, I'll do this for free.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third when you're trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I've only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punching in for a touchdown here.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they have to go the length of the field.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Running into the open space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart, David, throughout his career, hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box. They try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy, and I like what you said, week in, week out. You know what else you got to have? You got to have some durability, and he's been tough in the lineup almost every single week. You hand him the football, you get the production. That's how you get to 4,000 yards rushing.
On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
They'll give it to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Aldridge. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. We're stringing together 7 first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quick release by the QB. Turning it up. Shot out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
In defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Got some room ahead of the goal. And he's in for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They try to pop a run on the draw.
offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
Punt is in the air. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And now this offense will take the field again. Shoot, quick toss to the right. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Aldridge. They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bobcats! Turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet little catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it and fires to the left. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Using his legs, it's good. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Back to throw, it's Aldridge. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabs it inside the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the running back has it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Gain of 17 on the play. Good enough for
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Up it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense in a bunch formation. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Defense looks like they're coming. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3.
Check.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's good. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with 1 play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
1 play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs. Because obviously I built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
On second down. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any conclusions.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Texas State. A great catch and run for 6.
Texas State.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some room.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Aldridge. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Can't get him to the ground. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's good. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Razor. Cobra.
Reads it, fires complete.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Aldridge. Grabbed behind the line, it's good. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense defense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground because there's not much left. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done. He can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score.
Makes the catch on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And they're not on the same page there.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Catch in the middle. It's battle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
He's not
And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
first and goal. Texas State.
Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Touchdown. Texas State.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he makes the extra point.
Number 17.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking for space. It's good. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle. And what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Aldridge. Complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and goal coming up. This defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming.
Ringo. Check. 6-9-1, Gators score.
From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Got out of trouble and throws. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it up the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Mark down at 42. And that's a first down for the offense.
Fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Running to Green. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
3:25.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Tackled at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Texas State.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air. There's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 34.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Personal foul.
And he puts it in the extra point.
Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Belly starter.
Got a little space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see the air. It's Aldridge. Flips it out on the screen. Turns it over to midfield. There he goes. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play and they'll move the chains.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
In blue. In blue. Razor. Razor.
Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Jackrabbit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. He wants it all. It's caught. That's a touchdown. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so active throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10.
Lasso. Lasso.
on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been high.
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Trying to get everybody set, but the clock's still running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's battle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Bobcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Dropping back, it's Aldridge. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's good. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 kicks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.